Yo yo yo, it's Boštjan from BossLifehacks.com, and today I have a really good video for you. I've done about 5 interviews with super cool guys, okay? People who are already making money only using their computer, okay? You can call them digital nomads, digital entrepreneurs, laptop lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, right? But the fact is, these are real people, okay? I know them, and they're like making their living, you know? Like some of them are making crazy amounts of money already. And they're doing it all from their computer, right? So what I did is, because I know that it's not always about the details, okay? I know it's not always about, you know, the expertise. Sometimes you just need some motivation. Sometimes you just need the reassurance that it can be actually done, right? So that's what I did. It's a few very short interviews, about 1.5 minutes each, where these people tell you just the main ideas, okay? They will give you, you know, their thoughts on how they started, what they think the most important thing is, and they'll try to motivate you a little bit, okay? So make sure you connect with all of those people after the video. Make sure you drop the comments, make sure you share the video, because this is some really amazing kick-ass value here for you today. Enjoy the video. First of all, what's your name and where are you from?
Yo, hey, my name is Andre Nunes. I'm from Portugal, but I grew up in Germany, so I guess I'm half German, half Portuguese.
I'm Matt Rudnitsky, and I'm from New York.
My name is Oliver Mumm, and I'm from Denmark.
Hello, my name is Martin, and I'm originally from Bulgaria, but I live here in the Netherlands, Holland, and I like to travel a lot as well.
So, hey man, thank you so much for inviting me firsthand. My name is Catalin. I'm from Bucharest, Romania. This is kind of in Central Europe. A lot of people don't know where it is, but it's you can just Google it.
So what would you say is your business model or your skill? How do you make money at the moment?
Great question. I make right now money in 3 different ways. The first one, I make online courses, which is basically my source of passive income. So I don't have to work there selling by themselves. And I have also 2 sources of active income. One of them is coaching people on how to connect with very successful people and get mentors. And another one is I do sales for my mentor, Peter Sage. And basically I work on commission from whatever I want in the world.
So I'm a photographer, and I work as a freelance photographer where companies would hire me for different kind of photo shoots. And also I have my own thing called Tinder Boost, which is basically me doing professional dating photos for mostly men.
So at the moment, I'm the CEO of Increase Media, which is a digital marketing agency focused on everything that comes with like promoting, strategizing, and creating campaigns that drive actual business results. So what I mean by that is we work with clients across the whole globe, mostly US and UK and Australia. And we work with them to actually help get their message and products and services out there in order for them to get more reach, more brand awareness, and more sales and like actual the KPIs that they're looking for.
So I started out doing drop shipping, and once I got better and better and got more knowledge, I actually also opened consulting agency. So I have 2 business models, like drop shipping, e-commerce, and the consulting.
So my first foray into remote work was I was a sports writer, but that turned into me writing a book on sports. So my first stream of income was Kindle royalties, which went quite well. And I've kind of parlayed that into a freelance writing career and helping other people publish their books through coaching, consulting, editing, and marketing.
Where did you find your first project and how much did they pay?
I remember my first Tinder Boost client. I actually started advertising on Facebook, I think on different dating forums, and I got my first client from there.
So I don't remember when, man, but the first project I got was this client that I was originally cold calling them. And I was cold calling them because I just executed this plugin that was for e-commerce, and I pitched them that plugin, and I ended up actually taking them as a social media client, which was my kind of the goal I wanted to, but you know, so at the time the agency was just an idea, but it kind of grown into actual agency because of that client that I happened to take with that. So that was my first client. They were an e-commerce business. I think we started at like $1,500 a month, which sounded like a lot of money at that time. And now it's just like, it's not a lot of money at all. But at the time I was like completely frightened when I asked them for like 1,500. But that was the first client, and that's how I got them.
As you might know, Bastian, in the beginning it's not very easy. Any skill takes time to learn, and especially making money, it's not easy in the beginning. But I started with online courses, making online courses, and in the beginning didn't pay much. But I still remember the day that I made my first sale and I made the first dollars online. And since then, it's been just growing and growing.
Well, I have to say the first things that I've done was really just doing drop shipping. And I had the first store where I tried out different things. It's always the same when you start out. You just test until you find like a really good running product. And this product like maybe then already like 1,000 a month. So this was like the first success that I had, like doing online stuff.
Got it. So what was like that product, just for the novelty? Like, was it a cake or what was the product?
It was actually an autism sensory toy. It was like a grape that you can have in your hand. Like autism people can like play with that. Actually, pretty cool.
Yeah. So the book I sort of stumbled into. It was just something I wanted to do. I was teaching English, and I needed some extra income, so I had very low expectations. I figured I'll do a lot of research on self-publishing, just get it out there, and hopefully I'll make a few $100. And 2 years later, I've made just about 10,000. So I kind of stumbled into it, but it worked out quite well.
All right, our last question. For all the people there who want to kind of start this whole digital lifestyle, online, like, what's your advice or even more like encouragement when they are trying out, starting out?
Right. I think there's two kind of ways of this. One is looking at like outside tactics, and the other one is looking at yourself. And outside tactics would be like, hey, do this, do drop shipping, it makes a lot of money, or do this, makes a lot of money, it's so cool. But what tends to happen is that if you don't start from a place of actual, how I like to call it, alignment, you won't be able to do a lot of money and actually do it. So here's what I mean by that. If you want to make it happen in the digital lifestyle and be able to travel and all that stuff, you need to first start from what you like doing. So if you're passionate about, or if you like football, you're better off starting a business around that subject or somehow involved in that subject. And you're going to make a lot more money than just doing what makes money. So what I would do is I would first focus on the typical kind of stuff, like finding your passion and all that stuff, which is kind of boring, but you need to do it. So, and don't use the word passion, use the
curiosity.
Word light, so what you like, and then look at things that will allow you to monetize that.
Yeah, and generally I need to kind of people to really simplify it. You have one person that's I mean, if you know you're an edge taker, then I would really just say, first invest in your mind, learn all the stuff. There's so many people that give free stuff out there. Like, really look for like people that are already successful, get their free stuff and read it. If you like it, then you maybe buy a product, and just really invest in your mind, get better at what you're doing, and then start out. Then you have the other people that actually always just read and never take action. If you're that kind of person, then just start today. Like, really, after the video, just start fucking today. Don't wait until tomorrow or next week or something. Just start and you will learn. Like, if I look back now, I'm doing this since 8-9 months. If I look back at a time, it's incredible how much I've learned just by taking action and by constantly improving myself. So really, if you have to look out what kind of person you are and just start as soon as possible. Don't hesitate. That would be like my main advice in general. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say everything that I've done, I had no formal qualifications for. I was an economics major, kind of on track to, work in a bank or something. But what I realized is that making money online essentially just comes down to understanding people, doing research, talking to people, listening, and wherever they're at, understanding where they're at, and just using your own knowledge and skills to get them to the next level. and just understanding that you can learn anything online by reading books, taking courses, and most of it is free or extremely cheap. So just understand people, see the level they're at, and get them to the next level, because results are all that matters.
For me, whenever I want to learn something within photography, I usually go to YouTube. I feel like you can find any information on there, and yeah, you can just like get the idea of how to do it, and you can try it yourself.
So, if you are one of us, if you want to learn how to travel the world, you want to start a business, you want to make money from everywhere in the world, I can definitely recommend you pick one skill in the beginning. Pick whatever. I mean, for me, it was online courses. After that, it was sales. But pick one skill, become good at it. Take a couple of months to become a master in that skill. You can start earning money, and after that, you can learn more skills, or you can become really the master of that one skill. And I wish the best of luck, and hopefully I'll meet you somewhere on the world.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. There were a lot of cool tips and tricks and mindsets that will definitely help you on your own entrepreneurial journey, right? Now, just a short recap, or my 2 cents on the topic. You saw that their expertise comes from very, very different topics, right? Very different. So basically the choices are limitless. So you can do everything from photography, videography, writing, translating, coaching, there's a million things. You can be a virtual assistant, you can do e-commerce, Facebook ads. There's a million different things you can do, right? You just kind of have to pick what you like and then start getting those skill sets, right? A little trick that you can do if you really have no clue, you can go on sites called Upwork or Fiverr, and you can just check it out a bit, just see what people need, see what's in demand, and then tweak your skills to that needed expertise. Again, this was Boštjan from BossLifehacks.com here in the city of London. I hope you enjoy these videos. Make sure to connect with those people, okay? Those people are really, really cool. They will answer your questions if you have any. They will give you some advice and motivation, as long as you're not like a stupid, oh, my life sucks, what should I do? If you write this, nobody will answer you. But as long as you have some quality questions, as long as you're genuinely willing to commit to work and to connect with them, they will help you out. So make sure you use those opportunities. I hope you enjoyed the video, and enjoy life, and peace out.